Hi, my name is Alexandra Butler, and my presentation number 1 is going to be on reinforcement. Reinforcement is the procedure of using a reinforcer to increase a rate of behavior. It can be any event that follows a behavior and increases the probability of that behavior happening again. Reinforcement can be positive or negative. Positive reinforcement is the presentation of a motivating stimulus following a desired behavior, while negative reinforcement is when an aversive or unwanted stimulus is avoided or removed to strengthen a desired behavior. Some examples of positive reinforcement include a tangible item like a toy, an edible item such as candy, an activity such as playing on a swing, or verbal praise like good work. An example of negative reinforcement would be putting on sunscreen to avoid getting a sunburn, the sunburn being the unwanted stimulus. An effective reinforcer should be individualized to the learner and is presented immediately after the appropriate behavior. Choosing an individualized reinforcer is very important because the reinforcer must be motivating for the learner. To determine if a reinforcer is motivating, a preference assessment can be done. Preference assessments can be done in a number of ways. One way is to present the learner with all potential reinforcers and have them choose one. Another way is to ask the parents or an individual that knows the learner well and have them tell you what's motivating for the learner. Preference assessments should be done regularly as a learner's interests can change from day to day. How often the learner receives their reinforcement depends on the reinforcement schedule being used. The most common schedules of reinforcement are fixed ratio and variable ratio. On a fixed ratio schedule of reinforcement, the behavior is reinforced after a specific number of times. On a fixed ratio schedule of 1, the behavior will be reinforced after each occurrence. On a fixed ratio schedule of 4, the behavior will be reinforced after each 4th occurrence. On a variable ratio, the behavior is reinforced based on an average number. This makes it less predictable to the learner when they will receive reinforcement. On a variable ratio schedule of 3, the learner may be reinforced on the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th correct response. On a variable ratio of 7, the learner may be reinforced on the 6th, 7th, or even the 9th correct response. For more detailed information about reinforcement and how to use it, there are many online sources available as well as textbooks at libraries.